was a nice sharp turn, Brendan.
Wait, is this a picture?
No live video.
I'm judging people in their corners. Does that look like the good I need to keep in? Y'all are cutting it off.
Huh?
I'm judging people in their age.
Nope.
It's my wife. She looks like a wet dog. That's me. I take it back.
Am I supposed to stand here?
You're supposed
No, you're
to
supposed
go.
to walk. Is this recording?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Now I'm just gonna casually walk down the aisle by myself. Everybody's staring at me. Tons of people.
Did you get all of them? All right, and so you give it to Robbie.
And Robbie knows his role.
This camera is not good
So
quality.
I will say, welcome, glad you're here, blah, blah, blah.
We're sitting in the corner.
Before we go any further, Ricky Calloway will lead us in the, so when I start saying, come on up, we're going to actually practice. Ricky Calloway will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. What if I talk about you for a second or two? You never know. So when Ricky comes up here, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Stage, we have questions.
Go stand right here by the because you don't have rules and like okay, and yeah. All right, hit your heart, guys. We're actually gonna practice this. Over. Yeah.
Yo,
I'm gonna take one of
link my Twitch account so that the people watching this can go check out my game. There's actually someone watching. Oh, it's one person.
It's probably
Wait, what?
the tech guy.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Please be seated.
Oh, okay.
Now, Mr. Reynolds, we'll go up there and speak to the graduates. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Okay, Mr. Reynolds is done. He will go sit down. What happens now?
Where do you think I should just point in your opinion?
I don't know.
The center stage or a little bit over
As long
here?
as you can see like them talking.
Who's
And
the
what-
one viewer?
I feel like you should.
Probably the tech guy.
I feel like you should be able to see, like, I don't know. Do you think we should show them walking onto the stage, or
I was thinking I could follow him.
are you willing to do that?
Yeah.
We got two people now.
The feel for it.
Oh, thanks for the viewer, Mom.
Don't cry.
Just pretend I'm there. It's a good practice for tomorrow. I don't know. I can't do it with all these people. You'll do this fine. So we're practice here. You just got loud.
As graduating and walking across the stage began to cross my mind more and more, I realized that graduating from Gateway meant so much more than just being done with high school.
Take a breath.
Throughout these past 4 years, I've struggled to keep myself sane on with trying to focus on my schoolwork. High school isn't easy for everyone, but when you have more to conquer than the average teen, that's when things get rough. But you can either push harder or give up. I'm thankful for Miss Walker. She wouldn't let me give up no matter how much attitude I gave her. She always knew how to give it right back and keep pushing me forward. People like Miss Walker and Miss Palmetier are the people I am so thankful for because they push me to be my best each day. I forget to breathe. Gateway Academy is the best place for anyone life has hit with difficult situations, and I'm very thankful for programs like this. A lot of kids' success depend on the second chance Gateway will give them.
Okay.
I'll give a little, yes, I'll give a candle prod and poke you when you breathe. Okay.
And when she's done, Michaela. Oh, I think you should. I know, right? Your head will keep poking you and moving all of it. Okay, so this one, go slow.
Okay.
Speak into the microphone.
Okay. I debated whether or not to speak today. I changed my mind because I wanted to express how successful Gateway is, especially for such an unsuccessful kid like myself. I started Gateway back in 2014. My attitude was very strong, to say the least. Every door I walked through was slammed, and every word coming out of my mouth was negative. It seemed like my mom was It seemed like my mom was up at Gateway talking with the teachers more than me. Throughout getting the hang of Gateway and the way things worked, I realized that my path I was going down was destructive, and there had to be something better I could do with my life. Throughout the first year, I really didn't get much done. My attitude improved amazingly by the second year, and I was able to finally fit in somewhere I actually belonged. My junior year at Gateway was a huge turning point in my life. I ended up getting pregnant in February of 2016. Ms. Walker and the other two amazing teachers helped me through the chaos that comes along with being a pregnant high schooler. Being a pregnant high schooler wasn't easy. I often worried about if I was going to be done before my daughter arrived. So throughout the summer, I had the opportunity to complete 6 classes from home to get ahead in time to have my daughter.
But there's so much echo in here that if you speak faster, the words are going to come together. So if it sounds slow, and I have it, it just didn't make it.
Yeah. Okay. When school resumed in September, my senior year, I only had 8 classes to finish. Because of how effective and flexible Gateway is, I got to take half days later in the year, and when I started inching closer to my due date, I was able to work from home. Being a single mom of a newborn isn't easy, but 1 week after my daughter was born, I finished high school 6 months before I was supposed to. I was the first student this year to finish all my classes, even with everything I had going on. None of this could have been possible if I didn't have Gateway and all of the opportunities that come along with this amazing school. I know that I'm not the only student that had to overcome obstacles. Every one of my classmates had their own struggles, but we did it, each one of us.
nice. You just have to go slow.
Yeah.
You just want to get done, I know.
I know. All right, so after Kayla is done, then me, then Jaleesa, and then Jaleesa's done.
Biggest thing is to go slow. Okay, thank you. Because of the echo.
I would like to start by expressing.
Use the podium.
Okay. Is this good?
No.
No. Shut up. It won't sound like that tomorrow. Okay. I would like to start by expressing my appreciation for our teachers at Gateway and say I am honored to be up here speaking today. Making the choice to switch to Gateway Academy was a tough one, but it's a choice I'll never regret.
Emma, slow down.
I came to Gateway in my sophomore year of high school after struggling with a lot of the academics. It was also possible I may have had a slight attitude problem. I was looking for
I want to
something
hear the attitude
different.
part again. Say that again.
I may have had a slight attitude problem.
We will make you repeat that.
And if we miss it the first time, we can go back again.
Okay. I was looking for something different and a bit easier. I got something different, but it definitely wasn't easier. like get this whole Zen thing on. Let's do it all at the same time, okay?
Everybody breathe with us.
Gateway Academy offered a close relationship with the students and teachers that turned into a family, and also had a way of making you push yourself to do better in many different aspects. Squish it under.
Bring one of those squish balls.
Let's just squish some balls under the podium. Sounds great.
That just sounded so great. I'm not thinking so.
Okay. When I had my daughter my second year at Gateway, I missed a lot of school, and the days I did go, I brought her with me. When she did come, there were always students willing to hold her while I tried to get a few things done. There was a lot of times I thought it was too hard. I was working part-time and trying to be a good mom on top of going to school. My weekends were filled with chores and going to bed early. Fortunately, there were a lot more times when I thought it was going to be worth it. Some of us students have lost parents or family members. Some of us have been homeless. Some of us have had health problems. And some of us have just made bad decisions. But all of us have each other. After 3 years, I get to stand here today and prove to myself and peers that difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Congratulations, class of 2017.
All right, and then I will say, could Lara Slee, Olga Holden, Tess Town, Samantha Allen come to the stage? So actually, Tess, why don't you just stay here after you're done? It would be better than you just circling around.
Watching you laugh.
Okay. So I will talk about the scholarship, and then the ladies who have given the scholarship will be up here, and you'll shake hands. Hannah, you'll make sure that you want to get good pictures of them. So
I was going to say this angle.
you can come right up front, in front of people. That's okay.
You just push
Because
past.
we really need to get these pictures.
Yeah, these lights. I'm really just like on.
Well,
the backlights will be off.
It's like that much.
The backlights will be off.
Yes.
So I think it'll.
Well,
Because it's too orange, but I don't want to use flash.
yeah, we can get these spotlights on. Real quick, so everybody that speaks, is anybody else speaking? You're doing yours, right? And you're doing pledge? Yeah, so when you do your, see how like, I'm not even that close yet. Normal microphone use is like right here. Okay, so make sure that you get really close. I know you don't want to do it, but it feels like uncomfortable. But in order for them to hear, you got to have your lips pretty close. Okay? Almost. Don't actually kiss it. It's kind of germy.
So you guys will come up here, and then you'll shake hands, and they'll stay here until you are done taking pictures. Okay, because we have to get those. So Sam, come up here first. So this will kind of be the area that they are. Yeah, Olga, Sam, Lara.
Okay, that lighting's better, so.
Okay. And then,
Are we gonna have to shake hands?
yes, you'll look at the camera and smile, pose.
Look up here.
Good. Butts not in the camera.
No, look at the ceiling. What's a ceiling?
So it's
ceiling's right there.
Yeah, for this one. And then Tessa, come up here, shake some hands, take some pictures. Okay, when they're done, then I'll call Brashana up here to talk about the Beth Palmatier Gateway Scholarship Award. The Palmatier family, I don't know how many people will be up here. They didn't tell me. So you'll stand by Mrs. Wilgott, but it won't be Mrs. Wilgott. It will be somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. All right, and then you'll walk off that way. Okay, once that's all done, we are going to hand out the diplomas. Now, those of you that have, anybody have your caps on? Tomorrow, your tassel is on the right side. Okay, when you start, and then I'll tell you when to turn it. But put it on the right side. So now we will hand out the diplomas. You are, Mrs. Wilga calls your name. You come up here. Mr. Rundle and Mrs. Mendez will be the ones handing out the diplomas. You will shake hands with Mr. Rundle, pose for the camera, and then walk on, okay? Mrs. Mendez.
Mendez will give you your diploma. Shake her hand too.
But we don't want a picture of you.
And I will be after them with your carnations. You will take them from me and go back down, and you can give them to the people that you want to give them to.
It'd be nice with Mr. Rundle.
Okay, the scholarship and then the okay. Okay, so when Mrs. Wilga calls your name, you can walk up here.
Samantha Allen.
Make sure you're clean.
She did it.
Remember we had the small table.
Brendan Barnett.
Woo, Brendan!
Dun, 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 dun.
You have that music on like a device or something?
No, I was just.
I'm proud of you, man.
Ricky Calloway.
Hey, so I do.
Yeah, we can take a look at the diplomas on it.
This used to be a church.
Oh, it's gonna be behind here?
And actually, the diploma table, you give them the diploma, they have it, and they shake the service hand. So the table will be on switch.
Jonathan Dezeth.
Woo, John! Yeah, boy!
So you show hand on the diploma.
John, are you awake? John? John, wake up.
And the student takes a picture.
My boy did it!
Do you want to be part? Frank Edwards Jr. Frank Cutting It Close Edwards.
It's my boy.
Kayla Jones and Madison. What?
She'll be grumpy over there.
No, she's gotta come up.
I'll walk over there. Your diploma.
Wear a shirt tomorrow. Macy Marklin.
Wifey!
That's my girl.
My wife. Are you gonna like film that?
Yeah, I should probably get that part on. There you go.
That's probably a better angle.
Brashana Moore.
Hey, Robbie, are you like following the bus?
No, he's distracted right now.
Yeah.
See, I'm better at your job than you are.
Can that swivel?
Tanya Richmond. And Mr. Rundle is very good at directing you and not letting you move until your picture's done.
He knows how to work those pictures.
Tess Town and Anne Marie.
This doesn't sound like the song.
hacker up so they can have people bring them.
Flick.
I didn't even know you last year.
This is the song.
Okay, when Tess gets to where you guys are, you'll all stand up. So after she walks across,
Tom, we're waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm not gonna run.
no, you don't.
For 10.
Okay, so as she walks back there, everybody stand up. And I'll say to the graduated class of 2017, it's time to turn your tassel. Turn your tassel. I now present the Gull Lake, blah, blah, blah. I'll wait that for tomorrow. So that will be how we end. And then the music will come back on, and then you guys will walk out alphabetically. No, we're not throwing it. You can go outside as a group if you want to. We just can't do it inside.
Try to do it like in my hand.
You asked me what I'm supposed to do.
No, Brenda.
When the person before you is here and turns, then you go.
Hold on. Yeah, and I've got a bolt. No, wait. I could probably go around that way.
Do it.
Now that I think
Everything's gonna work in.
I'm gonna imagine I can go around this way.
I'm done. He's done.
Through one more time without saying the speeches. We're just going to